Hey, how's it going, everyone? WTFSExyheadphones here, and it's another amazing Monday, so let's just jump into stuff. Once again, I've been fucking up my schedule that I said I was going to try and follow, which I am trying to follow, mind you, so don't you say I haven't, because I've been trying. Stuff keeps happening. I was going to do the whole random video on Saturday thing, and then I ended up taking a trip to Jerome that day, and was gone all day in Jerome, and then Sunday, I ended up getting called into work, and I worked all day, and I'm like, well, I have zero time to do shit now. So that is why I haven't done anything in the last 2 days. I was going to have a random video up, but then I just didn't have time to upload it thanks to work and to Jerome. But on the bright side, I'm going to show you guys a picture I drew at dinner. Oh, there we go. I drew this at dinner when I was in Jerome because they had paper and they had crayons, and I had to stare at this the rest of the day. The rest of the time I was eating my food, I had to stare at this drawing. And then I cut it out and I brought it home and I put it on my refrigerator because I'm just that mature about things. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. I know, how exciting. Aren't you guys glad I skipped a video for that? Anyway, so again, sorry about that. I'm going to try really fucking hard to make 1 week work. So help me. I'm still trying to figure out how to time manage myself. And now I'm getting a better idea more and more of how I need to time manage. So I will try it, and god damn it, this will be the fucking week shit works. Anyway, so I have 1,000 subscribers now, and a lot of people, a lot of my fans are always like, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You reached another milestone. What you gonna do? So I guess I'm gonna do something. Now I gotta think of stuff. But anyway, let's just talk about how amazing that is, because it took me two or so years just to get up to about 500 subscribers. It took me about 2 years, and then in the matter of 2 weeks or so, I'm at 1,000, and I think last I checked is like 200. And you know what's funny? You guys are so bloody observant, because half the time I don't know the number I'm at until someone's like, oh my god, you're at this amount, and then I have to go click on my channel and be like, they're right, I am at this amount. You guys always notice before I do, which I find hysterical because you'd think I'd be on top of that shit, but no, someone always messages me like, holy crap, congrats on reaching this number, and I'll be like, I'm at that number, what? So, anyway, so back on to doing shit. It's going to be kind of like the last time. I'm going to do a giveaway. I have 3 guest passes to Red Orchestra to Heroes of Stalingrad. I had to go look at it because I forgot. So I have 3 guest passes of which I'm going to give away, and yeah, I'm going to give it to 3 of you peeps. I know it's not exciting because guest passes are only kind of like 3 days, but it's all I really have. I wanted to kind of do like another more full game giveaway, but I don't have any to give away, and I'm really poor, so I can't invest money into giving away stuff because I'm poor. Anyway, so I have these guest passes though, so I'm going to hand them out to 3 of you guys. I'm going to do it kind of how I did the last one for those of you who were there for that, when I gave out Metro 2033. Essentially how it's going to go is I want you guys to write something in the comments below, and it could be anything. I just want it to be something amusing and interesting and funny to read, like whatever you think is fucking eye-catching to say, and then I'm just going to choose one of those. And I know some people suggest, oh, you should like, subscribe, and comment and stuff, and share and everything like that. And part of me thinks I should do something like that because it's good promotion, but at the other part, I think that's a lot of fucking work to stalk all of you, you know? Like, I don't know if I want to put in the effort to stalk God knows how many people are going to participate in this and fucking try and find where things are shared and liked and whatever. That sounds like a lot of work, and I don't feel like being a stalker to you guys. I really don't. No offense. But that sounds like a lot of work. So I'm just going to say, if you want to share my channel, feel free to write a comment and be like, by the way, I shared your channel somewhere. And I'll just say it gives you an extra point bonus. This is what a point looks like. Point, whatever. I'm going to say it gives you a 1-up, okay? Because I don't really like to force people to try and share me, you know? I don't like when people are like shoving other channels down people's throat, like, you should watch this, because to me I find that extremely annoying, and I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be like, hey, shoving my content down your face, because I want people who like my stuff to be here, and if they don't like it, you know, well then I don't want people to shove it down their throats, you know? Yes, I'm weird, I'm sorry. But so if you want to be like, oh hey, here's like a link to a picture of me sharing this to someone or whatever, I don't fucking know, and I'll just say it gives you an extra point, I'll give you guys extra consideration. But let me give you guys a helpful hint, because this is what happened in my last one, and honestly, there wasn't a lot to choose from as to who could the winner be, so it was kind of easy for me. I want you guys to make it difficult for me. Kissing my ass is not going to work. If you're like, oh, you're so cute and you're so pretty and oh my god, I love what you did with your hair, that is not going to work, okay? It's flattering, it's nice, thank you, but this is what a lot of people did in the last one. They're like, oh, your channel's so good, oh, your stuff, you're so funny, ha ha ha. That does not work. I want something that's going to be amusing and interesting. You can make up whatever the fuck you want. I just want something interesting and whatever. And as flattering and nice as writing something sweet like that is, it's not uncommon for me to read, so it's not too eye-catching, and yeah, just kissing my ass isn't going to work. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Again, it's nice and flattering, but it's not going to work. So if you write a comment like, oh, you're so adorable, love your voice, whatever, like things like that, again, nice, but it's not what I'm looking for, you know? So I just want to give you guys that hint before that happens, because I want to give you guys as much as a chance as possible. And that's about as much as a hint I can give you. Like, the last winner wrote some weird post-apocalyptic story about thermal underwear and Metro not existing. I can't even begin to remember what the fuck was going on in there, but it certainly caught my attention, even though it confused me, and I was all like, have some Metro, dude. Anyway, so that is what we're going to do. 3 passes for Red Orchestra, 2 Heroes of Stalingrad, apparently Game of the Year edition, as this weird pass thing tells me. Gonna give away that, so leave crazy ass comments, and if you want, I guess, a 1-up boost of some guest passness, I guess share my channel with someone you think would genuinely like it. Okay, so I think I'm done talking about the usual shit. So let's go on to story time, shall we? Yay, story time. But I need to make a, you know, like those cool transitions people do with like awesome text and music and shit and animations. I need to do one of those and be like, story time with Taryn, or WTFSExyheadphones. We're going. Anyway, so here's the story that I've got today. So I grew up in northern Illinois, and me and my friend were carpooling to high school all the time, and on rainy days, and this still happens to this date, I love driving through puddles, and I feel like no one is immune to the joys of going especially fast through puddles, you know? Like, there's just something exciting about, like, wee, water's everywhere. And if you say that's not what you do, you're a terrible person. But, so we were driving home on a rainy day, and there's a bunch of puddles everywhere, so I was just like, I'd like go speed limit, then I'd see a puddle, then I'd like slam on the gas and go out of my way just to go through that puddle and make a splash, because to me it was entertaining. So I'm driving down my friend's road. It's a bit of a lengthy road, and I'm doing this on every consistent puddle I see. Oh man. And then so when all of a sudden we look up ahead and we see a strategically placed boy walking home from school right next to a puddle. I'm a terrible person. So lo and behold, I drive up, I go really fast, and I go through the puddle, and then that kid gets an unexpected greater shower than he has been receiving from the sprinkles. And that's pretty much my story. I was that guy. When you see in the movies when someone's walking down the street and then like car strategically drives by and splashes them, I was that person to like an 8th grade boy. He seemed around that age. He could have been younger. I'm not quite sure. And then we proceeded to pool in her driveway, and we laughed our asses off for like 5 fucking minutes. Oh my god, I couldn't breathe. Apparently, though, according to her, he had a happy face on. So I didn't completely destroy his life by driving really fast and spraying him with a puddle. So he apparently looked happy about it. So on the bright side, it was great for all of us. And that's my story. Oh, I'm terrible. Anyway, random fact. I have 3 scars, like here, here, and here on my hand that you can actually, if you run your hand down, you can actually feel. And I have one on my toe, and it's because my sister was chasing me around in the basement, and my dad is a huge car fan, and he has a bunch of car parts everywhere. And then I ended up tripping over his spiky-ass, metally rusted car parts, and I landed on top of them, and I like sliced up my hand, and I like cut at my toe. And I also cut my neck, but nothing, it wasn't deep enough, so I didn't get a scar from there. But yeah, that's a random fact. You can touch it. and you can feel it, and it's been there for years, all because I tripped on my dad's car parts because my sister was chasing me. Anyway, that's enough of exciting stories and facts about me today. Leave me an interesting comment below. Thumbs up for those who share with someone you think would like this, and I'll see you guys in misery tomorrow.